All right, people. Let's continue the story, the drama. Are you loving all this drama? Will Aiden and Callie ever get along and lead Konnersport to victory, or will Aiden move on to another team? Will Callie murder her father? He's a real ass. Just as Devin is. I don't need no online services, bitch! Singapore Grand Prix. Several weeks later. What's
Did
that?
Casper really want you to talk to Aiden?
I read between the lines. Look, Casper's good at lots of things, but I know people. Yeah, I know how to get in their heads. And I wanted to help Dad, help the team, so,
Leave me alone.
Listen, I'm just saying, mate, if you were such an incredible driver, you wouldn't be at Konnersport, would you? Sorry, it's the truth. No offense.
Or maybe I won't be here next season.
Dude, you know what your problem is?
Yeah. You.
You think you're better than the team. I remember when Aiden Jackson was just happy to be behind the wheel of an F1 car. We all like that guy far better than this one.
You never liked me.
No. But Casper did. Once upon a time. Oh, you're different now. You think you're too good for the team. Your head's stuck in some imaginary big three-seat in cloud cuckoo land, mate. No. You have got to drive the car you're in.
You're lecturing me about ego.
A subject I know well.
Oh, right. I get it. So you're allowed to be cocky, but I'm not. Is that it?
There's a difference.
How can there possibly be a difference?
This isn't you. This isn't you, mate.
Oh, get lost. Be true to myself. Drive the car I'm in. The wisdom of Devin Butler. Should I be living my best life too?
Just drive the car you're in, mate, yeah? Ciao.
Ah. Is his stratagem going to work here? His gambit? What do you prefer, gambit or stratagem? They're both fantastic, but you can only pick one. If I'm sorry. Here we go. I'm pressing. Please wait. Fuck you.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but let's run you through the driver grid. Well,
Let's
it's a beautiful
just
night here at the Marina Bay.
get on with it, shall we?
Aiden, you know what you're doing here. Let's lock in and give it everything. Show us what...
How many laps we got here? Starting from, usually we start mid-race. This is different. 16 laps, okay. Starting at 10? No problem. Signs, signs, everywhere are signs. Oh, gonna pass you, motherfucker. Ow! Come on, Big Lou. Come on, Big Lou. Show me what you got. Ah, Big Lou. Ooh. I hate that turn. Is this going to require a pit stop or?
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
That one just comes on you so fast. Around that blind corner and all of a sudden, oh shit! Right? Well, if I can win this race, I wonder if that'll cheer Aiden up, and then he'll be more akin to getting along with Callie. And am I ever going to figure that one out?
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. Whoa. Sucker got loose. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
I don't know what box this lap means, so I'll just go into the pits if I see the thing steering me there. Ah, I started to recognize it finally.
Okay, go, go, go. That was a good turn in there, mate. That's earned us a decent pit stop time. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
They even close to me, or? Oh no, they're way back. Almost a full minute. All too easy. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, Callie's in the pits. Callie's in the pits now.
What? Now I'm losing that turn. Damn.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Uh-oh. I got 5 laps exactly right now. Like, where is my fuel gauge? Tough day at the track, Logan, eh? Oh boy. Oh no, cut it like that, Jesus.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Oh, what position she's in. Forgot to look at her thing.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Perfect.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Oh, look at little beef crack in there. Yeah, baby.
Well, the results are in. There we have it. What a race that was.
The sheer grit and determination shown by some of the drivers out there today, Lofty, was nothing short of incredible.
Elbows out, especially from Aidan Jackson. Loved his race today, and he finally delivered the sort of performance that we know that he's capable of. So whatever they're saying to him over at Konnersport, he seems to be listening to. A show-stopping performance from the 3 drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
All right, where does this lead us?
Now, Aidan, you have had your ups and downs this season, but tell me, on the whole, are you pleased with your overall performance?
Today's race should be a normality, not an exception. You know, if I can get a few more performances like today, then yeah, I'll be much happier.
Okay, I'm going to be cheeky, go straight for the jugular. If you had to choose a teammate between Callie and Devon, who would it be?
I'm getting into trouble whatever I say here, aren't I? Can I have Casper back as a teammate instead? I'll talk him out of retirement.
Now, Aidan, you have recently hinted that you're not entirely happy at Konnersport. Tell me, is it true?
I I think of Konnersport in the same way I would my family. There are a lot of personalities to manage, but we're a tight-knit group in this team. We might not always see eye to eye, but in the end, we all want the same thing.
There's been wild speculation on whether or not Konnersport can even be on the grid next season, so can you tell us more?
People were quick to judge the investors, but I think they care about this team and they want it to do well. I can't imagine anyone pulling out investment at this stage.
That's great, thank you.
Hi, Davidoff.
Aiden, appreciate the support today.
Yeah, no worries.
You're right, the investors do care about this team. We all wanted to do well. Good to see you putting that message out there.
It's true though, isn't it? You're not gonna suddenly pull out of Konnersport. The team's doing well.
And it really doesn't matter, Aiden. Konnersport will get 5th and all this speculation will become irrelevant.
Well, what happens if we don't make 5th?
My position on that matter's always been clear. Thanks again, Aiden.
What an ass. Full-time Pratt.
Come on, I just want to check out.
Why? Because he told you to?
Stop making this about him. Just talk to me.
We raced in a lot of the same races growing up, and one of us would always have a better race than the other. So in the car on the way home, one of us would be happy and the other would be completely miserable. There was no middle ground. It was like it was impossible for us both to be happy at the same time. And it's kind of been the same ever since.
Look, it's my job to talk to the drivers, Callie.
Yeah, and who gave you that job?
Why are you being like this? It's not even me you're angry with.
Maybe it is.
Oh, really? This again? We were kids, Callie.
You left me behind.
Come on, what was I supposed to say? Oh, thanks, Dad, for continuing to invest in my career, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline, just in case I hurt poor Callie's feelings.
Of course not.
And what?
It didn't have to be a choice, Dev. He had the money to fund both of our careers. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
Well, we were young.
Yeah. But we're adults now.
Yeah. Well, if it's any consolation, I'm not much competition anymore.
You never were.
I'm sorry, Callie. For everything. You were always faster than me. There, I said it.
Nice try.
I mean it.
And did you mean it?
Of course not! Faster than me? No. She was never faster than me. She'd love that. No. But if there's one thing my old man taught me, it's that sometimes people need to hear what they need to hear. You know?
Penultimate race of the season. Okay, we're at the second last race. What's gonna happen?
Hey, Mom.
Cal, I'm reading more and more about these funding issues.
Only an issue if we don't get 5th, apparently. What do you make of it all?
Well, he won't really do it, surely. I mean, it's only been 2 seasons, for goodness sake. And Konnersport certainly isn't the worst team on the grid.
You have a real way with words, Mum.
What's your father have to say for himself?
I have no idea.
You've still not spoken to him?
I'm sure you can relate.
Yes, but I mean, I don't have to work with the man. Look, you don't have to like him, you only have to talk to him.
You sound like Devon.
Oh, maybe Devon has a point.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Mum. I'm going now.
Lots of love. Bye.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Why are you doing this? I saw him in the paddock. This would have been Sao Paulo. And I finally spoke to him. I just wanted to know why.
Something's come up. I'll call you back. Callie, so I'm allowed to talk to you now.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Why are you being so hard-line about this?
For this to be a worthwhile investment, Konnersport Racing must be successful. It's just business.
It's not, though, is it?
Excuse me?
Well, why am I in the team if it's just business? Why was Devon? You can't keep involving your family in this and then hiding behind it's just business.
This is one of the biggest investments I have ever made. I must take care of the business. Callie. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I'm not interested in any of it.
These matters are complex, Callie. But they all benefit the business. They all benefit the family. And ultimately, they all benefit you.
You said this the last time you tried to stop me racing. I didn't buy it at 12, and I certainly don't buy it now. I don't understand what goes on in that head of yours. You threatened to end my F1 career, and then you claim it's for my benefit.
Have you any idea how much money I have plowed into the team?
Yeah, that's the thing with you. Money. Nothing changes.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
No, Dad. I wouldn't expect you to.
You need to be more realistic, that's all. Not everyone survives in F1. You know that.
5th in the standings.
5th.
5th.
Interlagos.
Safety car's in this lap. Repeat, the safety car is in this lap. That means it's our chance to shine. Come on, you can do this. Let's go.
No pressure then.
Okay, clear.
Maybe he didn't slow down so early.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Place back, I'm afraid that was an illegal overtake. Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 1.7 seconds.
Fuck me. Well, I handed it back and then some.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
Oh, sorry, Aiden.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Out the way, Sergio. Now that I'm on my own with nobody in front of me, I should be able to set the fastest lap time.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 15.9 seconds. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Three more laps, but I got only 1 and a bit left. I can't get that fastest lap time though. Ah.
This is your final lap of the race.
Drive it like you stole it. Ah! Oh, there we got it.
Get in!
Booyakasha!
Well, what a fantastic race that was. Absolutely loved it. But Natalie, do you think we see Konnersport next season? Rumours say maybe not.
I hope so. I feel like they deserve it. They've been box office for me. They've taken chances, they've been bold in all their moves, and ultimately, that's great for us and for the fans.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, but there's not much of the season left, and they'll be hoping they can carry this form into the final stages. Time will tell.
Final stage.
Here comes your top 3 making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula 1.
Podium. My minions are happy. Meh. B to the W to the T, Sucker,
Wow, Callie, a really strong performance out there today. Just tell me, though, how big a role did the safety car play?
I just think it's never about the safety car, not really. Every race has its opportunities, whatever form they take. It always comes back to the driver and whether they can make the most of a situation.
Callie, your first F1 season is nearing an end. It must feel like a long road, but clearly you've put a lot into it. And is there anyone else that's been particularly influential this season?
Actually, I've been working pretty hard just to get one over on my teammate. We've had our differences, but I think Aiden has kept me sharp, kept me hungry, and we may not be the best of friends, but I think we've really pushed each other this season, and that's made all the difference.
And tell me, I'm not sure I could do it, but how has it been working so very closely with your family?
Yeah, it's been a challenge. Let's just say we've all got our own opinions. Family is never straightforward, and that's especially true of mine.
There are rumours circulating that Konnersport may not be around next season. Can you comment?
I have reason to believe that those rumours are true, yeah. As far as I know, it's a decision that will be based on our results this season, so if we don't do well enough, you may not see us again.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, we only got about 3 minutes left, but I want to see this final race through, so I'm going to continue this sesh. Because maybe that's the end of this mode, I don't know. But I want to see, now that we're near the end of this season, I want to see what happens.
Okay, so we are running two quite different setups out there today. And you don't need me to tell you how it... You don't need me to tell you how it... Davidoff, that's enough.
I'm sorry?
Get out.
What on earth are you talking about?
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist. So get out and let those of us who actually care about the result do our jobs.
We'll talk about this later, Ackerman.
You can threaten me after the race.
So be it. Coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Well, that's up to you.
Okay, listen. You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies. The only way we can survive this, the only way that any of us are coming back next season, is together. We all understand this? No. Aiden, Callie, look at me. You look at me. We understand this, yes? If you put yourself ahead of the team today, there's no more team.
Oh boy, Casper. Laying down the law on these bitches.
Callie, we got this.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry if I was ever...
Wow.
What?
Are you apologizing?
Yeah.
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
Win the race, motherfucker.
You get your share of the points.
All right. Deal.
Chin up.
Away.
Hey, did you find him?
I didn't look too hard, to be honest. Does Davidoff ever sulk?
Hard to imagine. Listen, I hope I haven't caused you problems. I snapped it. It was unprofessional.
Ooh, not at all, Casper. It was a delight to watch.
You think it'll affect his decision?
I've given up speculating, Cass. At this stage, nothing would surprise me.
Yeah, well, we better get that result then.
I guess we better add.
Maybe somebody else would like to invest instead, though, right?
Whatever